What are the steps to home ownership? I'm going to show you the steps, but you don't need to memorize these. The goal is to understand the order, not the details. Everything starts with pre-approval. This step sets the ceiling for your purchase price and makes sure you're comfortable with the payment. It also protects you from falling in love with the wrong house. The steps after that, inspection, appraisal, financing, are smooth and clearly communicated by Jessica throughout the entire process. We are professional handholders. I want to show you an example that changes how most people think about cash needed at closing. In this first scenario, most buyers would need to bring about $12,000 to the closing table. 350 purchase price, no down payment because we're utilizing VA financing. $12,000 in closing costs. In this scenario, you don't have any seller paid closing costs, so therefore you need to bring $12,000 to the closing table. In the second scenario, what I'll call my buyers, nothing magical happened here. The costs didn't disappear, they were structured differently. The takeaway isn't that the sellers always pay closing costs, it's how you structure the contract that matters. So you'll see in the second scenario, same house, but we increase the sales price to 362 and include 12,000 in seller paid closing costs. And now you need nothing at the closing table. By increasing the sales price and including seller paid closing costs, you've in essence rolled the closing costs into your loan. And from the seller's perspective, it's the same offer because they're looking at the net offer, what they're going to walk away with. So in offer one, the net offer was 350 because you didn't have any seller pays. In offer two, 362 minus 12 in seller pays is 350. Same offer. And this is an excellent question. Thank you, Landon. Appraisal. This is an excellent point. So in scenario two, very common. Many people use seller paid closing costs. The caveat, the thing to keep in mind in this scenario is the house has to appraise for the 362 amount. We don't see that very often. We don't see low appraisals very often. We see the appraisal matching the contract price many times. But to this point, something to keep in consideration or keep in mind is if you're approaching a seller with a 350 offer price and no seller pays, and 362 with 12 and seller pays is on the table as an additional offer, those are the same offers. But if I'm a seller, I might look upon the offer of 350 more favorably because there's no unknown of that 362 appraisal. We don't have that unknown. Is the appraisal going to come in at 362? It's a little less risky. But in all honesty, in the last few years, we have not seen offers declined when people structure seller pay closing costs, and it's a great way to minimize your out-of-pocket expenses. No, you're exactly right. The comment is, I don't think adding 12K to the sales price moves the needle too much when it comes to the monthly payment. And that is exactly right. In fact, it only raises your payment about 65 bucks a month. So I'd rather keep 12K in savings. I think you would probably would too.